In this video, we'll take a look at alerting in Grafana. Alerting in Grafana can tell you when a certain event happens based on your input data. For example, it can monitor the level of a tank, the temperature of a certain object, etc., and tell you when this goes beyond the boundaries that you have configured. Alerts by themselves are purely visual, but you can add notifications later to get an email or a message in a different kind of channel to know when a certain alert is going off. Alerting in Grafana can be found under alerting. To create an alert, we need to go to alert rules. Just click new alert rules and start by giving it a name. We have to select data. Let's have a measurement that we can fetch every 10 seconds. And for now, we'll see that there is no data in there yet. So let's maybe pick one that does have data. This one, for example. And then we're taking the average value every 10 seconds. For now, we're looking at the last 10 minutes. We can also go further, look at the last 1 hour, or narrow this down and maybe look at the last 5 minutes. After you've selected your measurement, you can then go and set up the alert conditions. So this one, I don't want to use. What I do want to use usually is a classic condition. So I can say, for example, the last value of my query, which in this case, if I reload the preview, is 2.07, should not be above 3. So once it does go above 3, I will receive an alert. And if I reload the preview again, you will see that at the moment it would not be alerting. So now that we have a condition to alert on, we need to kind of tell Grafana how often to check this. So we need to create a folder to store this. Just going to call this alerts for now, and evaluation group. And this one is going to determine how often we check. So I want to check every 5 minutes. I'm just going to give it some generic name. And then next to this, so every 5 minutes on the check, you can select a pending period, which will influence how soon you will get the notification if that's configured. So with pending period none, you will get notified immediately. If you say 5 minutes, then the alert will wait for 5 minutes. And if after 5 minutes the condition is still true, then it will send you a notification. Let's go with none for now. No data and error handling. Those kind of decide what happens if there is no data in this window. So if in the last 5 minutes there would be no data coming in, I also want to know. So in this case, I will say alerting. If there is an error with the query, that means the database might be in trouble. I also want to know, so I'll also set this to alerting. You can add some labels. Notifications will also be configured here. And then last but not least, you can add a summary to kind of indicate to people receiving this alert what is happening and what they might need to do. And you can also link an alert to a dashboard and a specific panel. This doesn't have to be a dashboard related to this input. It can just be another panel. Maybe there is extra information there that is related to the process, but not necessarily this input specifically. So in here, you can select any dashboard, and then within the dashboard, you can select a panel. And once this is done, you will have, along with the notification of the alert, if that's set up, you'll receive a link to both the dashboard and the panel. Everything is filled in for the alert to work. So we'll save this. Apparently I have some errors. I have to choose a contact point, but I'll just choose the default and save this without any real notifications. So like I said, for now, this is just visual. You can filter this on whether the alert is okay, which contact point it's linked to, which dashboard it's linked to, even what data source is used, whether it's firing or not, clear the filters, and you can even group them in a different way. So for example, group them by the state that they are in.